Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I'm Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Well, this is video number 6 of Paper Pumpkin for August 2022 called Sweet Sunflowers. This is going to be a basic step card. So, got my measurements. I will show you what the flyer was in the kit of directions. We are going to take our inspiration from this card right here. Let me open it up and show you. So, it will be this project number 1. So, I have pulled from my kit stuff this piece, this little piece, and these two little bees. The two little bees we may or may not use, but I did pull them. I also cut me a piece of basic white for the back of the card that is 3 3/4 by 5. And we are going to use, let me fold this up so set it right there. I lost it earlier. We are going to use some Evening Evergreen, which is one of the coordinating colors, and I'm going to show you on the ruler. Here are the measurements, so you can see this. So, and this is a right card base. I cut up quite a bit of cardstock and stuck it in a box. Did this last year, and so I don't have any full sheets to cut up. So, but of Evening Evergreen, we scored it 5.5. You can tell the difference when you use the scoring blade and you don't. You can see that. Anyways, this is 5.5, 6 3/4, 8 3/4, and at 10. Nice simple measurements there. Oh, I wanted to show you. I entered this card that I made in the fair, the Kitsap County Fair. This was a card I did in a video for Mother's Day. And it sits like this, but the message part pulls out right there. I got a first place ribbon. I was so happy. Ta-da! Anyways, I thought I'd share that with you. I will share some more things I created. I need to tape this down. I'll be keeping this with my stuff. I'll probably do this card fold another day with Paper Pumpkin. So, oh, there's the envelope. I'm going to have to untape it. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing. So, we have our card now, our card base. So, I am going to, I didn't use the bone folder, increase all of my edges so they're nice and tight. Now, you can use tear tape or glue. It's up to you. For today's purposes, I am going to use tear tape. I'm going to just leave my little box of stuff out here. But this is really easy. I'm going to use 2 strips. Just like so. I need my daughter to bring back my glue scissors. I don't have any. I need to remind her to do that tonight. Okay. Oh, today is the first day of school. I'm so excited. My grandson went to school. First day of school and we missed the bus and I had to drop him off. So, you undo it like that. Now, okay. Hold it like so and just fold it over. You can either bring this up like so, but you want to see what it's looking like. So it's like this. So I know that that folds over, and I'm just going to go like that, and that is going to give me that step. It is that. I can't do it again because it's glued down there now. So now we're going to decorate. I'll show you one that I did with, it was clipped on my board, so it got a little funky, but it's my sample, very simple card. And that's what we're going to be using. We are going to be using this piece here, both the top and the bottom. So we are going to figure out where I'm going to cut this. And I think about right here. So I'm going to give it a snip. Then I'm going to bring in my guillotine. And I can tell you what the measurement will be once I get it in here. So it is at looks like okay, it's going to be a 1/16 of an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, it's going to be 1 3/4. Why is that like off? I need to, there. All right, so now we have 2 pieces for our card base, and it's that simple. This is going to look really good, and it's going to be real easy to put it in there. Okay, so that's all we're going to do here. I'm going to grab, oh, no, we're going to go with the little bottle because of all that little stuff around the edges. We're going to, we could do this on dimensionals. What do I want to do? I think we're going to dimensionalize it. Why not? Let's go for it. So let's grab some dimensionals. One there. One there. We're going to need, we'll go like that. And on this one, I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to use some halves here in a minute, or minis. One there, there, one in the center, and let's see about some little ones. We're going to put one there, one up there, and that should about take care of it for now. So that one's gone. Let's get all these little backings off. By the way, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I am almost at 300. I am so excited. That may seem like nothing for some people, but for me it's everything, and I am so ecstatic. So I'm going to fold this down and just center it. Yep, all the backing piece. I think putting them on dimensionals was a good idea. Good choice. So let's see. We're going to do our stamping. I have already done some stamping, some fussy cutting, and some coloring, so that this video would not be a long one. We might add a little bit of ribbon on this card. I've yet to figure that out. So I'm going to fold it down because I want to see. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty. This is going to make a great card. Ta-da! Look at that. Okay. Really, really cool. Okay, so this is for the back, but we're not doing that right now. I'm going to bring in these elements. Okay, so there's our card. I'm going to let me move those little bees. We have this little part. Remember, this is our inspiration, so that's that piece there. We are going to stamp with Soft Suede, which is one of the colors. The same sentiment that the original project asked for. And it's for a one-of-a-kind friend, which is very cool. And I am going to keep it just like that. Ta-da! Like it. Okay. So what else did I do? I did a sunflower because we needed an element on here, floral element, and I colored it, and I used this in Memento. I used the leaves. I fussy cut. I'm going to show you the colors I used. I used light and dark, so saffron. For the leaves, I've used light and dark old olive, which I need to do the middle. I used Soft Suede, just the light, for the center, and then I went over it to darken the color up to match that crushed curry look with crushed curry, but Stampin' Write marker. And then I went around the edges of it before I cut it out on all 4 pieces with the light Night of Navy. Now for the leaves, I colored it in with light Old Olive. And then I'm going to come in with this dark one with the brush tip and lightly feather in those lines. If you want to blend them in more, take the bullet tip, as they call it, and you can color this in more and go around. You can see I'm not when it all dries, it looks great. Very simple to do, and I just fussy cut all of that out. But we are going to do the center piece. You can see this is where I was fussy cutting because I wanted to show you how I did the centerpiece of my sunflowers. So I took the center part and I stamped it in Memento. Oop, I don't like that. So let's turn it over and do it again. I stamped really too hard. Doesn't take that much force. Much better. I'm going to close up my ink pads for now because I don't want to drop anything in there. And I am going to get a 3/4 inch, possibly, circle punch here. But before I do that, I am going to take the light, hold on, I'm going to take the dark soft suede. And I am going to come in here, giving it a little bit of shading, add some little dots to where those little seeds are. Add a little bit like that. This is real simple stuff. And I'm going to take that brush tip and I'm going to go just like that. Scribble, scribble, real quick, real easy. No fussiness to this. Take my circle punch or die, whatever you have, or fussy cut it out. This is handy dandy. It's in my little drawer, right hand drawer, top one. And we have the other piece of our sunflower, and I do want a dimensional for that because it looks so good on a dimensional. And there we have it. So we are going to figure out, I kind of thought we might add this sunflower like so. That's what I was thinking. So what do I want to do? Do I want to use glue? I don't think so. I am going to use some tear tape. I already have it out because of where I'm placing this and what I'm placing it on. It's going to be up like that. So I'm going to put some tear tape just on this bottom piece here so I don't get glue where I don't want it. And then we're going to tuck those leaves up underneath it. You almost don't need it with everything else. I want to make sure I get all that tear tape on that bottom piece. Ta-da! So, and then we're going to add our leaves like so, and we're going to do that with glue. So, let's see. I'm going to add some glue if it comes out of the bottle, just like so. Remember, this has got to fit in the envelope. Okay, so making sure that that will. Let's see, I'm going to close it up. It's still coming off the... Okay, maybe that is not a good placement for that one. We're going to stick that one there. And these two I will stick up here. Okay, so there is our flower. Our sentiment is going to come right here. I want to close it up, make sure that that is not, I think I might bring it right about there. And I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals 2. So, and I only want it on this side of it. So cute. I think we will use those little bumblebees. Making sure. So I'm going to put it right there. And our wee little bumblebees are going to go on with mini dimensionals because they will fit on there. So let's grab 2 of these. There's 1 mini. Darling little, but I love the little bumblebees in the stamp set. If you've seen the other videos, you know that I love those little bumblebees. So we're going to pop one right there. This other dude is flying the opposite direction. At first I didn't think they had them going, and we're going to pop him over here. And look how cute that card is. Now, it needs Wink of Stella. It just does. That's all. It doesn't need a pink Sharpie. That's for sure. So I'm going to Wink of Stella the center of my sunflower. I'm going to do the little bees. The little blossoms. Up underneath there. And over here. Now let's work on the back for this card. Oh boy, is that ever darling. So cute. I almost think it needs, you know what? Let's get the rhinestone stuff out. Let's bring in the bling bling bling. I think we are going to use some of these are pale papaya, but I think that yellow, or actually we'll use the evening evergreen. That's what it needs. We're going to bring these in and just add a little pop. These are opal rounds. One there. One down here. And one maybe right there. Yes, it just needed a little something. I could have gone right there too with those two, but I'm happy with my placement. So I'm going to stick those back in the drawer. And we're going to, like I said, work on the opposite side of this card and our envelope. So let's see. For the back of our card, where's that stamp set? Let's see. Wishing You comes with some cute stuff. We're going to do my little lovely little bees. We're going to do this Wishing You Happiness, just because I haven't really used it. Let me find a block. And we're going to stamp this. Let's see. Wishing you so much happiness. That will be really cute. And we are going to do that in the soft suede. So hopefully I get this stamped straight. Make sure. Looks good. I like it. And our little bumblebees are going to be, we're going to keep that out. I got the hello. But these little bees, wait till you see these. If you haven't, oh my gosh. This has got to be my favorite thing in the whole stamp set. Because these little bumblebees are just the sweetest little things. Oh, I'm going to put one here. And one is going to pop right off my block. And we're going to do one here. And I'm going to show you how I color these in. I took my Crush Curry. I'm going to color in my little bumble body. And I'm going to take that light Night of Navy. And I am going to give those wings some movement. Let's extend that a bit. And we're going to add some Wink Estella to these guys. And they just sparkle and shine. Okay. Let's get the large bottle of Tombow for the back of this. Yeah. And we're going to adhere this to the back of our card. Just folding it up flat there. Now you have a place to write on. And I got some soft suede there. That's okay. Okay, now let's do our envelope. And all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use this hello. Why not? It wants to be used. I'm not going to do the sunflower and stuff on the front because I'd have to take the time to color it in. So I'm just going to do this wee little hello. And you guessed it, we're going to do the bumblebee. At least one of them. So I don't need the glue open anymore. But let's get the little bumble. Some movement with those wings with that light Night of Navy. And I got a cap on it. And we're going to do his little body. Now, I want to show you a trick. If you stamp it in black and it does not do, take a Sharpie or one of these pens and just go over it. And it's going to be all good. So, we got a Wink Estella, of course, our little bumblebee friend here. And that, let me move that away, is my card and project for today. A simple step card, but a gorgeous effect into our envelope. And I hope you give it a try with your kit, or give it a try with some of the products you have at home. I would love to hear from you if you like making a comment. I know it takes time, but I do get back to those, and I greatly appreciate everything that is suggested or said. And you guys have been so kind to me. It means so much. You have no idea. I love doing this, and I love sharing what I create with everybody. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you again in my Wonderland. Bye bye now.